Yeah, I may just screen record and just drop it like a video.
Drop it like it's hot.
Drop
Drop it like it's hot.
drop it like it's hot. This is completely random too. I don't know. Meep, what are you doing with your mic?
I keep muting myself because the
You're
the
burping? Burp, burp.
the road, you know,
Man, it's don't worry, that's all good. Man,
this they're like plowing and stuff. It gets loud.
it's freezing in Arizona.
Somebody's plowing my drive.
Nice. I've never heard it like that before. So let me share. Let me see if I can do this right. Oh, so I'm screen recording as well. So this is going to be. I don't know how this is going to work out. Uh, because it's like more work for me. So no, I don't. I don't edit it. I don't. Man, that looks weird. Look at that. Can you see that? I don't even know if that's. I don't even know if that's right. Look at that. Looks weird. Look at that. I think that's of course, and that's the screen record because I'm streaming, so I'm controlling that, and then I'm controlling the screen record and the StreamYard supposedly.
Oh,
So
check you out. You're
so
just the Sims creator over here on
I'm.
this StreamYard.
They keep changing StreamYard. It's like ridiculous. God, I wish this was a real world.
I heard a lot of people are actually upset about it.
It's just stupid because they always try to fix things and make it better, and like they really want you to pay, so it's like they frown on you if you don't pay, kind of. They take away what you can do because they want you to pay.
Yeah, they're Nazis, man.
Yeah.
Corporate Nazis.
How do I man, how do I Oh, okay. So let me this is kind of what I want to do, I think. Something like that. You know what's interesting? Jeane't, Meep, I guess, right? Quit muting yourself. We'll take the car noises. That's fine. She's probably sparking a blunt in the background. That's right. So look, this is random, but I saw a couple things interesting here. Follow my lead, if you don't mind. Uh, I see this right here. Yeah, until he actually does it, then you're like, so look at I see this right here. Neil Young. Man, I have to keep hitting. I don't know how this is gonna work. Because okay, so
Okay, so like when I first look at that, you know, Neil Young is associated with marijuana heavily, and then you got Greenland.
oh yeah,
I thought
that's
that was
cool.
interesting.
And Green Day is performing at the Super Bowl. I, I
Really, I
made a
didn't know that.
yeah, I made a video on that. And the reason why I'm screen recording here is because I can't do a regular screen record video with you as a guest. So me not wanting to actually use StreamYard, I'm kind of trying to do it like this to have you included. But it's confusing because the way I'm sharing it, it might pop back and forth. So it's
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
if you saw my StreamYard layout where it shows what I see, what typically you wouldn't.
yeah, I did.
So it may show that, and then it may just go be a kind of all over the place. So this is interesting. I saw this Young right here, and I've seen that in a few stories lately. So what band was this guy in, by the way? I don't even
I
know.
don't know.
Was he in?
I know he has the song like "Heart of Gold" or something.
He is a Canadian American singer, songwriter, and guitarist known for his rock and country songs and for his work with Buffalo Springfield and Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young.
Yeah, Crosby,
That makes sense. I thought he was known for something more on a higher
like a
level.
folky hippie guy.
Nash.
But I thought it's interesting because it has catalog in there, and cats like have like 9 lives. I wonder if there's any nine associations.
Possibly. The reason why I brought this up is because I've seen that name Young. You know, I do this daily. I've seen that name Young. Look at this right here. Steve Young is one of the coaches at the Pro Bowl, and that there's that name Young, and I figured that out. I don't even go out of my way to find this stuff. I just have a good memory with decoding. But that's trending, and that's from the Shador Sanders right here, your neck of the woods. Shador Sanders making the Pro Bowl, and his birthday's yeah, his birthday's the day before the Super Bowl, and now he's trending. And his brother, his birthday's the day after the Super Bowl. Oh, hey, I just caught a connection. Let's see if I can remember it now. So that's amazing that I showed you here that Steve Young is a coach in this game. Check this out. Damn, I need to because look, they just said right here. Man, I'm gonna have to share on all of these to get in Percival. I know Harry Potter is highly collectible, and I know I ordered a few Harry Potter items lately. Look at this right here. So this is amazing because it might.
Wait, you said that it's connected to Buffalo Springfield. Wasn't there something that happened in Missouri recently? Yeah?
Uh,
Hasn't been Missouri been wilding out?
uh, how Buffalo's in New York though? Oh, Springfield, you mean?
Springfield's in Missouri,
We're gonna look.
right?
We're gonna we're gonna we're gonna look at that. But this is awesome right here. Let me uh because look, Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Check this out. There is a hockey player named Sidney Crosby. Look at this right here. Damn, I don't know if it's gonna cut our voices off as we're talking. I hope not. Because it's really hard to control this. So I think now our voices are on here. So
Oh, that's like right before your birthday. Of
it is, but you know what?
course you would
You know
know
what's
that.
amazing? Man, it's gonna cut our voices off, I think, as I go back and forth. It may cut your voice off. I'm gonna try to get it in as much as I can, and then we'll just have to see what the damage is after. Uh, but look at this. Damn it! I have to keep doing that. Man, that's hard to do.
And it's 87 on his
That
sleeve.
yeah, that's funny. And I've documented that, but you know what's amazing is Deion Sanders, Shador Sanders' dad, his birthday is 2 days later. And now I that's amazing because I just showed you that Young connection with Neil Young and Steve Young, one of the coaches in the Pro Bowl, and Shador Sanders trending. Look at that right there. Check that out. That's awesome. His birthday is 2 days after Sidney Crosby, and Crosby, Stills, and Nash is synced up with Neil Young. And that's amazing because Steve Young is one of the coaches at the Pro Bowl. So, look, that's amazing that we can just go on the fly like that and just keep proving the fake world. Here's Steve Young, and he was a quarterback for the 49ers right there. He has number 8, which has been popping up lately. Kobe Bryant's death anniversary was the other day. He played for the Lakers in California, Super Bowls in California. I said Steve Young played for San Francisco. Kobe wore the 8 on his jersey to start off his career. That's freaking awesome, right? Yeah. Yeah, the super where did whoa, where are you seeing 28? Oh, that's amazing because the Super Bowl is on 2/8. And Super Bowl even has the S like Steve Young, S like Shador Sanders. Nice catch. And today's J. Cole and Rick Ross's birthday, by the way, if that means anything. So there's that Super Bowl. Remember, Seattle equals 82 in the language, and they're in the Super Bowl. Seattle equals 82. Is there anything you want me to look up, Jeane't? Is there a trending story you want me to look up, Jeane't? Pluto? You want me to go to the calculator? Okay. Let's see. Pluto has the 84. Hold on. Let's look up. Okay. Are we? How does Pluto relate? Hey, that's interesting that it says a distant region beyond Neptune discovered in 1930 and reclassified from a planet in 2006, and now we're in the year 26. See that right? Right? So you know more about this stuff than I do. So I wouldn't know. Uh, is it Pluto associated with the month? Well, it says February right there. Look at that. Pluto is prime. That's interesting because February is coming up with February as the dwarf planet. Ah, oh, yeah, it is Scorpio right there. That's that. That's the Drake birthday, October 24th. Wasn't there a cartoon character named Pluto? Was that Scooby Doo? Disney cartoon character. Mickey. Okay. When was I don't know. Pluto is created by Walt Disney and Norm Ferguson. So let's get would there be a Pluto founding date? So you have February, you have Scorpio. I saw February 18th and I see look at this 4.6 billion years ago. Let's see was Pluto did Pluto go ahead. Right. So keep track of that data. What show what show was there okay, it was just Mickey Mouse Clubhouse right there. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Okay, Pluto. Did you say 1930? Well, that's interesting because look, that says 1937 right there. I guess that might make sense, huh? Let's see. Uh, Pluto. What's the temperature there? Really? Okay, look, here this is right here. I guess that's semi interesting. 1930. Hey, look how it says Arizona right there. How was a so that's it that's interesting. A planet was discovered by a person. That's like weird. Like how do you take credit for that? Hey, you know what's amazing? That's Dr. Dre's birthday, by the way, too. But look, check this out. I feel like, okay, look, this says by astronomer Clyde Tombaugh in Flagstaff, Arizona. And let me pull up a picture of Pluto. You know what's amazing? Because Pluto equals 84 like Arizona. I'm gonna check. Man, now I'm getting errors over here on StreamYard. Come on, man. So check this out. Jeane't, look. Look, Pluto's got that 84 right there. Pluto's got the 84 like Arizona, and it says Pluto was founded something to do with Arizona. And I'm in Arizona. Ha ha ha. Look at that right there. And Pluto equals 24, Arizona equals 42. This is going to look wild when I watch this back because I have to keep changing it to get the voices in there. Actually, maybe I could just leave it like that. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Dwarf. Let me see. Well, what did it say again? Is that a is that an insult? There's duality. Dwarf. Look, dwarf. Dwarf starts with a D, like duality, and you get duality with 52 and 25. Remember, when you put duality, you get duality as well. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Right? That's pretty cool, huh? Right? Okay, so let's go back over here. I'm gonna, let's see. I'm like, I'm, even though I seem to be talented at decoding, man, I'm slow when it comes to controlling because it shows two things I have to control up here. So when I switch back and forth, I'm like, I can toggle, but toggling two different things because I want to. I don't. I think it'd be better leaving it like you can see this full layout, leaving it there, and then maybe. Well, because if I don't leave it on that, then your voice won't pop up. When I go to the, because I'm screen recording, so when I take it off of that and go to another tab, where I just show the tab, your voice is only going to pop up when it's sharing to StreamYard, I think. I don't know. But anyways, we're okay anyways. Well, it's cool anyways because we're not sellout YouTubers. So we don't when I first started, I was like, "Oh, the reason why I don't put so much into what I do anymore is cuz I found out the stuff's all fake and it's like bots and every so often a video bots will drive up the views but then you put in work on a great video and you get like 10 views so I'm just like nah in a fake world I'm not doing it no more you know what I mean so that's why I like to just the stuff comes easy if you put me against other decoders who do this And I'm talking about the ones who like think they're the shit, like sellout decoders where thousands of people, thousands of views, hundreds of people in the live, super chats. Like I'll smoke those guys. So I'm a little bit bitter about that. There's you can't do that because they don't do what they want. They're controlled. So they're not going to put themselves in a position to get destroyed. Like they got bot support, they got backing that makes them appear like they're this. I've been through all of that before. I was actually in I was actually in a position uh the top the top the person I learned this from and the one who is the most recognizable with doing this I actually learned from and then found out later he was a deceiver, piece of trash, just splitting up the community of people that do this. That's how you know somebody's an agent when they're causing divide. They're put on YouTube to gather you in a certain community, which makes you easier to track for data. And he's one of those people. And I can tell when he started because he's not a likable person and he causes divide amongst people. Why would you ever do that with something with exposing this knowledge? So, anyways, I learned from him and then found out he was a deceiver piece of crap. I started doing it on my own. Him and his other bot agents would follow and leave comments on my videos and monitor what I was doing. And as soon as I started doing things my own way and went against their agenda and plan, they started attacking me. And bots would show up attacking me when I would do live streams. All of a sudden, my channel stopped growing and it was just massive shadow banning on my channel. And I'm like, okay, that guy's a piece of crap agent. And he even made videos talking crap about me. And what I just ignored it at the time because I felt like I was above it, which I am. But if you were actually to have a real, like, let's go live and somebody throw out a story, let's see who does it better, I smoked that dude. And it's just funny because that dude's associated with Arizona as well. I'm not a cocky guy like that, but this is something that I do all the time. So I've put in the work so I can be confident about that. And that guy, he just regurgitates the same stuff and he gatekeeps big time information that shows even more how fake of a world we live in. And you know what I'm saying? So, anyways, uh, if this were all real, I would gladly just smoke that guy and get all of that attention and all that clout. But this is a fake platform, man. The internet, the stuff is all fake. I mean, if you got your boobs hanging out, you're gonna get views. If you're promoting trash, like oh look at the new burger from Burger King, yeah, let's do a food review. Oh, millions of views. Yeah, ooh, this burger tastes so good. Oh, look at these fries. I'd rather get them from Arby. It's like the stuff is junk. Stuff like this doesn't get no push if you're a real person, man. So I guess that was my rant, kind of. So that was kind of my rant there. You might be, I guess. I've kind of regurgitated that same rant a few times. But anyways, so this is but anyways, if yeah, and but anyways, if I ignored that guy when he was kind of calling me out a little bit uh at the time because I'm not doing this for that type of attention, but I might follow through a little bit more with that because I would completely obliterate that guy in any kind of live. But this stuff is But that just leads to frustration and stuff because at this point he would probably just shy away from it. Uh, and then that would be could be frustrating on my end because you can't control this stuff. So, anyways, uh, so we got. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna do that right now. Let's see. So I'm gonna try to. Let's see. Let's do this right here. Oh, it didn't share. Let's go over here. I gotta share that right there. Man, they make this is difficult. Okay, so Aquarius. Shador You better be. Aquarius. Did I spell it right? Wow, look at that. Look, Aquarius has 55. God and Satan equal 55. But look, you get 107 and 109. We've been seeing a lot of this lately. Shooting equals 107 and 109. With the stuff that's been going on in Minnesota, remember Minnesota's the twin cities, like twin towers, and the Seattle Seahawks are in the Super Bowl. S is the 19th letter, like 9/11, 9/11, and yeah, February 7. I think I'm spelling it right. That's a good point. His name's hard to spell too. Am I spelling that wrong? Oh, it's right. It's right. It's right. Yeah, it made it look like I was wrong because of I didn't capitalize it. So Shador Sanders, let me get his name right here. S is the 19th letter, and there's been so much of that energy. Chaos equals chaos equals 19 as well. So chaos equals 19. The Patriots are in the Super Bowl. They became the greatest team ever after 9/11. Shooting 109 like 19. Remember C19 with the lockdown stuff as well. And you know what? Seattle has the Space Needle, huh? Needle. Ooh, yeah, Seattle. Look at that right there. Flip that 61 over. What do you get, Jeane't? You get 19. And Ohio equals 61 and 16 and 16 and the 160 is like 16. See that? You know what? Cleveland Browns equals 83, like Shador Sanders. Ooh, look at that. There's that 61 again. Flip it, you get 19 again. And we saw 83 earlier. Was it with Worf? 83. And they said Pluto, wherever we started with the Pluto thing, the dwarf planet. Good stuff, right? So they Huntington Bay, where is that? Hey, notice how he's born. Oh yeah, remember we did that decode like a year ago or whatever. Hey, look, he's born in 2000. He's born in the second month, 2002, 2 2. Twins equals 22. Twin Tower. 2 plus 4 is 6. He plays for Cleveland. LeBron James drafted by Cleveland. He has wore 6 in his career. I think Colorado. I think he played with his dad. His dad coached. I think Colorado. Hey, Colorado equals 83. Ooh, and look, Jeane't, there's that duality again, and you get the 83 again. College. He went to Colorado and Jackson State. It looks like good stuff. You said Huntington. What's it called? Huntington what? Huntington Bank. Ooh, look how close that is to 61. You get 62 right there. Ooh, look, you get the Super Bowl date, 208. Oh, they will. And hey, Cleveland Brown. Hey, Cleveland equals or Browns equals 82, which is also the Super Bowl date. 28. I'm gonna check. Look at that. Browns has the Super Bowl date as well. 28. Ooh, look at the 91. There's that 1961 connection. 9/11. Seattle Seahawks. S the 19th letter. Chaos equals 19. Chaos going on in Minnesota, the home of the Twin Cities. Who owns Hunting? I think we covered that over a year ago, but let's look again. Who owns Huntington Bank? Oh my God, I didn't put that. Who owns Huntington Bank? Oh, I thought, yeah, I thought it was, I want a specific person. Look, there's BlackRock. You were talking about Black. Look at this guy pops up, Palacia Webster. You know what's amazing about that? Look at this. Palacia Webster Huntington founded what is now Huntington National Bank. You know what's amazing about that? The Browns had a player named Webster Slaughter from my childhood. Look at this right here. Hold on. Look at and he's age 61, Hey, look, he's born on the 19th. God damn it. There's that 61. There's that 61-19 connection again. He played for the Browns. His name's Webster. And a guy named Webster founded Huntington, what is now known as National Bank. And look at this 1866. 1866, LeBron and LeBron James equal 66. And that's that six that we were talking about. Damn it. Look, six equals 16. Ohio State. Nice. Okay, so I think that was okay. A little 30-minute look there. We looked at a few different things. Shador Sanders kind of took over though, so I don't know what kind of thumbnail. I might just put like random thumbnail or whatever. And I'm probably just gonna make this like a video, and then if it's completely hideous, I'll just leave it as a. I like to do the live every so often, even though it's private. It would be public in a real world where they would actually let people watch it, but it's just disappointing when you think people are gonna watch and they don't. I mean, it's stupid because decoding a fake world and proving it's fake, and then they won't put it in anybody's algorithm. That's why I just do it private and release it because it kind of fills up the live category. I still have pride in what I do on my channel, so that's why I like to fill up all of the categories. I hate making shorts, but I'll still do shorts from time to time. But it's all related to decoding the fake world. So, are you known as Meep now, or what? Oh, okay, blah, something like that. So, like, if anybody doesn't know, we're putting this out into the universe. I'm Matthew O'Connor, and if I ever become famous, my first name's going to be spelled Mathieu, just to put a little celebrity twist on it. And this is Janae Snyder. If she ever becomes famous, it's going to be Janae Schneider. Janae Meet Snyder. And this is the Daily Decodes 812 channel. That was a little random decoding with no agenda, no stress, no worries. Just kind of hit record and bounce around as Janae mutes herself. But I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate anybody tuning in to soak up this information. You need to soak it up because it's valuable information. You never know how long we're going to be able to do this. We take advantage of it as we can. I appreciate you, Janae. Hopefully, we can welcome you too. Hopefully, we can do this again soon. Bye.